Over here is the all-new Volvo FH Aero. This is one of the most exciting moments for the Volvo truck brand. Volvo FH truck is supposed to be the biggest truck Volvo has built, and it's been with their brand since the 90s, because before that they had a different truck but with the same classification. First glance, the biggest difference would be the front design, how they've made it more Volvo-ish than ever, because I think putting the badge right in between the lights is, I think, the best decision they've taken. Very first thing that came to my mind was something Volvo built 10 years ago. I think it was the XC60. I'm not sure, but like when I saw this front design, it reminded me of some old Volvo cars, but it's very interesting. Then it also reminds me of the North American Volvo truck. I don't know what its name is. I think it's the VNL. Now, when we look at the side view of this Volvo FH Aero, it looks evolutionary. There's no big difference, no drastic change, apart from maybe this side indicator and the absence of a side view mirror, whereas you'd have a camera this time. Now, honestly, I'm not entirely sure if the side mirror is optional or if it's completely gone, because I've seen some modernized trucks that do still offer side view mirrors. I know Mercedes has this case where they offer a camera or a side view mirror. Now, another way to identify a Volvo truck is by looking at the wheels. Look at the center of the drum. Whenever you see these 5 spokes, you can definitely tell it's a Volvo. And same principle for the rear drums as well. Look at it, the 5 spokes. Whereas now, many of you who know me, I have immense respect for the Volvo truck brand. The big reason being the Scandinavian charm they have. Because the Volvo cars, they used to have the Scandinavian charm, but then ever since Geely took over, the Scandinavian charm has been diluting. They've started acting like, you know, they see something on TikTok and they think if they do it, they're cool as well. So what I metaphorically meant to say is, whenever somebody else comes up with a trendy interior equipment, like let's say Tesla came up with a big screen, everybody else thought they should do the same thing to look cool, but it ends up looking pretentious. Whereas when it came to the Volvo trucks, the Volvo brand were always being themselves. But then really, when it comes to the truck business, you're not really looking at those trucks for the looks. You're looking at them for utility. And this is where we talk about reliability. The Volvo truck brand have an unquestionable reputation for reliability. Now we're going to go inside, but before we do so, let's just listen to the Swedish sound of the door. It's become a bit more fluffy compared to before, but then to be fair, this is the trend of today. Every car and truck is beginning to sound fluffy with the doors. So this is the interior of the Volvo FH Aero, and honestly, it's seen some improvements compared to the previous generation. I don't know if it's just me, but it reminds me of Volvo cars of the very late 2000s and early 2010s. It kind of reminds me of the Volvo XC70 interior. That's probably because of the parts they used. And another remarkable thing is this design right here. This is exactly like the Volvo cars of the early 2010s. They still had this kind of air conditioning design. So this whole area appears to be for air conditioning, whereas over here it's all the mechanics of the truck. So basically the chassis control, the suspension, traction control, safety gear, the hazard lights all the way there. But look at what happens. Whenever you engage them, it brightens. This is something you won't see in any ordinary car for logic reasons. This would be your side view mirrors. And then over here, you get your mirror controls and window controls, and you even get the central lock buttons. This is very good. The way the controls are designed over here, again, they kind of remind me of certain Volvo cars of the 2000s. Charging port over here, 12-volt sockets. You even get a 24-volt socket, and you get a drawer right here. This is awesome. This is very practical. And then over here, right next to the driver's seat, you have the transmission. Shows us the camera. So we get a side view camera. Then also we get a rear view camera. This is great, but doesn't show us any other views. That's okay, that's fine. You even have a calculator there for some reason. What? Oh my god, let's do some calculations. 2 + 2. What is 2 + 2? Oh, mathematics, bro. You won your mathematics exams. Hooray. Although everyone knew the answer. And then you get additional controls right up here, although I'm not sure what they really do. But yeah, I think it's I know that in the classic trucks they used to have the radio system up there. And then you get additional storage space. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. And please let me know what are your thoughts of the all-new Volvo FH Aero